fish on. Fair sized fish. Yeah. Whoa. Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. This is what most fishermen come out to Freeport for. Let me get this hook out of this magnificent animal's mouth. Oh. My hands are shaking. My hands are shaking because this is such a great fish. Oh. All right, hook's out. Look at this. Let me grab him so he doesn't kick out of my hands. I use a cut bait.
Cut fish?
Cut fish, yeah.
Oh.
So I caught a perch out of the rocks, cut him in half, caught him on that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So it's from
Yeah, 30 yards out.
30 yards
not
out.
Not very far.
You have a sinker?
Yeah, I'm using
That one?
this right here with a circle hook.
Oh yeah. What bait? Mallet? Fish.
Yeah,
Oh, fish.
let me show you where he went.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he took the other half of that.
Oh yeah. You catch that one, right?
Yep. I caught this on shrimp, caught him on this.
Okay, yes, yeah. Good one. Good size.
Yeah. Very happy. Very big fish. Good luck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ugh. Got it.
Watch.
Careful.
Careful. Wait.
What's wrong? Hang on, I'm trying to film him. So I got a camera. I'm gonna film him and then I'm gonna put him back. Wait, no, you're good. You're totally good. I'm trying to hold him for the camera.
Okay. You hold your
Yeah.
camera.
But I appreciate your help. So this is a red drum, a very, very large one. They call these ones bull reds when they get this size. And this I caught on one of those grunters, one of those perch cut in half. The theory was there's a lot of birds attacking the fish up on the surface of the water. When those fish that die, that don't get eaten by the birds, sink to the bottom, they get inhaled by huge drum like this guy. This is a very big fish. This is either my PB red drum or probably tying it. My biggest one is 45 inches. This guy's probably pushing that. Really, really nice sized fish. He's been out of the water long enough. Let's put him back.
Hey. Go back.
Yeah.
Give it to us.
You,
Can you give it to us?
do you have a tag?
Yeah. We give it to us.
All right.
You want to have it? Oh yeah. Yes. Oh, thank you very much.
No problem.
I thought.
Thank you. You'll have a good one.
Yeah. Okay, may kandang. Yeah, doon tayo natin. Pipicturean lang pala. Oh yeah. Just take a picture, huh?
I got it, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. Thank you very much.
Y'all enjoy. Now you might be thinking, why, when I said I was going to release that fish, did I just hand it over to those guys to be cooked, made a meal out of? It's because people like me, I come out here to fish recreationally. I catch my fish, I admire them from the point of view of a naturalist, and I put them back. Those gentlemen right there are part of a community that is out here all the time, and they practically live off the catches they make out here. They take them home, they feed their families. I've seen them sell the fish before. So that fish is not going to be wasted. Now I asked him, do you have a tag? When red drum reach a certain size, you have to have a tag from your fishing license that you actually clip out of your license and you attach to the fish, usually by a piece of string around its tail. And that tells the game warden that even though this one fish is over the limit, because the slot limit for red drum is 24 to 28 inches, that was well over that. But I asked him, I said, do you have your tag? When he said yes, he did, I'm assuming he's being honest. I gave him the fish. That way the game warden will allow you one fish over the limit per license that you buy. So those guys are going to take that fish home. You know, more than likely it's going to feed some people that probably, you know, are going to benefit greatly from that animal. So fish are food. They can be your friends, but they are also food. Human beings are predators. Those guys are going to make a meal out of that animal, so I don't feel bad about giving them that fish at all. Now, I caught it on this. I know I was fishing with my lure here, but I caught him on my favorite, you know, black tip rig, the pen on the ugly stick. And let me show you what I was using on the other end. I had just this sliding ledger here, and on the end of it, a fairly big circle hook, there you can see it there, with the other half of this perch that I caught earlier. So 80-pound trace, or actually that might be a 100-pound monofilament trace there. I was hoping for a stingray, but I am more than happy with that big, beautiful red drum. So I'm going to cast this back out, and we'll see if we can't get another one. We might have another fish on. I don't think it's a big one, but I'm going to reel in just to see. Might be a small catfish, maybe a trout picked up the mullet. Nothing. So no bait. Something, probably crabs, picked apart this frozen bait. So let's get our perch. Alright, so first section, I always like to start with the head. The head of the perch is the end that has most of the organs in it. A fish's organs are closer up towards the top part of its body, or forward facing part of its body. So I'm just going to go in through his mouth, up between the eyes, through the skull, like that. It's a really solid hook set into the bait, so it can bounce around, it can get tugged on, crabs can pull on it. It's not going to come out. Even if I catch a fish, or hook a fish rather, and lose it mid-fight, I still might get this bait back. So let's get this one out there. Really amazing the contrast between the channel side and the surf side, or the open ocean side. Now I know the wind is probably wreaking havoc on the mic, but I just don't have anything that can cut through this incredibly powerful wind out here today. Really, really powerful water, and that's always a good thing for fishing. Something just took off, and there he is. Big fish number 2. This one feels, he's definitely fighting harder.
Oh, you got a hook, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's video.
Oh, God. I think this one's bigger.
Huh?
I think he's bigger than the last one.
Yeah.
Red drum number 2, definitely out and about. And you hear that? It's a very dull noise. You may not be able to hear it. But they have a huge crushing teeth in the back of the throat. It's where they get their name, drum, from the drum noise that they make. Really beautiful fish. I got the release gaff here, out already. That actually paid off because he was down there in the rocks and I couldn't lift him, he's too heavy. Really, really lovely fish. Huge mouth, beautiful tail spot there to divert predators. There's not many animals that are gonna prey on this though out here. Sharks, that's about it, and people. A really lovely animal. This is a heavy fish, maybe 20 pounds, probably 25. You can see that gorgeous purple and copper all over his body. Really beautiful fish. I love red drum. Aesthetically, the most underrated fish in the Gulf, in my opinion. Just beautiful animals. I'm gonna put this one back.
Huh?
I'm gonna let this one go.
There you go.
I'm gonna let him go, yeah. He's too pretty. Really nice fish.
Yeah.
Guys, you're gonna love this fish. I was trying to catch more of those perch for bait, and I hooked something, and I was like, this feels small, but really strong. Different type of fight. I wasn't sure what it was, because it's a new species for me. Check this guy out. Fantastic, fantastic looking fish. You know what the best part is? I don't even know what this is. You know, by the looks of it, it reminds me of the frogfish family. But again, I'm not 100% certain. I don't know for a fact if this is in fact a member of the frogfish family. I'll have to look this guy up. Really, really cool looking animal. I mean, seriously, that is fantastic. Yeah, that's a lovely fish. Very unique mouth. Very unique set of teeth on him too. And these fins, look at the patterning on this fin. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a grouper. I mean, this is clearly not a grouper, but the pattern certainly reminds me of one. Just a beautiful animal. This is a lovely fish. Well guys, I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat that today. Two massive red drum, each, you know, pushing 30 pounds, and then a new species. I don't even know what that was, to be honest. It looked like a member of the frogfish family, but I'm not certain. I will have to look up the exact species of that fish, but it was absolutely gorgeous. I've seen two of those before. My brother actually caught one, and then I saw another fisherman catch another one. So I've seen them out here. They're kind of a rare catch, but they can be caught. You know, shrimp on a small hook, and they'll take it. You saw the size of his mouth. But yeah, I mean, can we do better than that? I don't know. I'm certainly gonna try. So take a look at some of our other videos. I caught both of those bull reds on cut perch. We've got a video on a good way to catch those perch and where to do it if you're in this general area. But yeah, check out some of the other videos. Like and subscribe. I appreciate your views. Leave a comment below. Post a picture of anything that you've caught this week. And I'm gonna keep on fishing. I'll see you guys later.